In a letter presented to Colombia's Truth Commission, former Senator Piedad Cordoba called on former peace negotiators Iván Márquez and Jesus Santrich to return to the path of the peace agreements. Our correspondent Henan Tabar brings us the details.
After a long meeting at the Truth Commission, where former Senator Piedad Cordoba discussed the importance of knowing the truth in the Colombian conflict, she presented a letter to former peace negotiators Jesus Santrich and Iván Márquez, who took up arms again and abandoned the peace process.
It hurt me like no one else to see you taking up arms again when you were destined to play the same role you played when the peace agreement was drawn up, leading your party's congressional delegation and strengthening the political opposition inside and outside Parliament. I do not share your decision, but unlike many, I understand that it was not a win.
In the letter, the former senator gives an account of the deterioration of the agreements and the violence increase in Colombia. She assures that a crime against peace has been committed in the country, gives an account of the fact that former prosecutor Néstor Humberto Martínez is insidious in making possible the trap against the guerrilla leaders and that he sought to undermine the agreements.
When the truth of what happened begins to be known, I ask you clearly what is required to restore the battered Havana's agreement which you signed under the plenipotentiary character, the restoration of what was agreed in Havana by you and the Colombian state is feasible.
In light of this call, some analysts are already anticipating the possible ways out by FARC dissidents to be brought to justice, as well as by Márquez and Santrich, because when its soldiers take up arms again, they lose all the benefits of transitional justice.
The Congress of the Republic could, if it wants, establish a channel through a legislative bill to give them the possibility to return to this point. But the national government also has the possibility to at least allow them to return to an area of justice submission through these decrees.
This proposal becomes a way to abandon the war and raises the question of whether it is possible to repair the damage to peace done by the Colombian state and its officials. The call is to resume dialogue.
In the end, it is really leading to questioning both the motives and the reasons behind the many attempts to shatter the peace agreements, but also, and I think this is the most important thing, how to defend what has been achieved. And I think that this question is the big question. It is related to Márquez and Santrich, if not all those who in some way have attacked this agreement from different places.
Finally, the former senator affirmed that she would present to the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights the case of former prosecutor Néstor Humberto Martínez, who sought to frame former peace negotiators Jesus Santrich and Iván Márquez for drug trafficking crimes.
Hernán Darío Tobar, teleSUR, Bogotá, Colombia.